Okay, well, anyways, guys, let's go. Let's go through this real quick right here. Quick ding dong for a quick hot fix for certain classes that is obviously overtuned. That need like some part, but there are like some part about this as well. So yeah, because like someone was asking before, right? So this one right here, this is blaster right here. So artillerist, right? Spec scaling. This is the one that was removed in PTR, but then was given back into the actual server, and then it becomes OP because of that. Tuned down from 0.7 into like a 0.62 now. So spec now scales less. It doesn't really matter for firepower because firepower doesn't run spec to begin with. This is mainly for like the barrage artillerists because they have like a high spec, right? Basically, to put it into perspective, like back before then, the spec artillerist, like if once you're at a firepower 3, right, it gives you around like 82% increased damage, basically. So with this one, it's gonna tune it down. So that's first. And then second of all, it will be like this one. The skill, basically all of your PvE skill, except auto attack, is lowered by 9.7%. And this includes the firepower as well. So if you're playing firepower, you did get like a 10% nerf as well. So yeah. That's basically how it is right there. So what they said is basically here is that like, you know, they gave the spec scaling back, but they weren't expecting it to do like this much damage, so they tuned it down. So right now, the only thing that I see was mainly like the spec artillerist. It went from 26 million to 23 million, 22, 23, which is still basically super strong. People were already molding back in the day, like so in the PTR, summoner was doing 22 million, and people say it's busted already. Well, Artillerist is still doing 23 million even after this one. So the barrage is still strong over there. But I know people are stupid and they're molding anyway, so who cares about them anyway. The firepower one though, the 10% damage nerf to the firepower, this one, that one kinda sucks. But I mean like, I don't know. It's still like it's still in the middle ground basically, even with this nerf. Pretty sure on that. So yeah, it's like it's still above Scouter. Think of it that way. It's still above Scouter, and it's still range, still has like shield and and everything. So that's very good. I'm sad about the firepower nerf. I don't know. I feel like they don't need to nerf the firepower, but I mean like they just did it, I guess. So yeah, it's the same thing because of like barrage OP. Firepower gets hit as well in a way. So yep, that's just part of it right there. So yep, it's just how it is. Just get shit on because of that. I mean, like it's the same with like a summoner as well. Summoner is the other thing as well. This is summoner like a thing. You guys don't have summoner, so this one doesn't matter, right? But basically, this is Calcion. This is the awakening. The awakening now doesn't give like as much identity gauge anymore. In a way, that's like a nerf to like the spec summoner that was doing 22 million on PTR and on live server. In a way, but I mean, like Calcion is being used by the swiftness as well, so the swiftness get hit as well. So I don't know. But to be fair, right, here's the thing, right, you know, both of these classes is not like, you know, super hard class. So I don't really think like they should be doing like big damage anyway. So I don't know. So I feel like that's fine, I would say. So I feel like it's fine, But it's untrained dummy damage, it is not real. Yeah, but I mean like you always like base it on like training dummy damage anyway, because you're looking for like the most optimal. Obviously in an actual fight is different, but that's different for everyone. So you can't really account like based on like fight specific. So either way, that's basically how it is. A quick hotfix. I mean, it's to be expected for it to be nerfed right there. These two are expected to happen. What is not expected is like for the other build to get like lowered as well. Not that it matters because again, you know, firepower blaster is not like it's pretty, you know, it's pretty easy class to play on that one. So and then like same with summoner as well, the other one. So it's not supposed to be like doing like massive damage to begin with anyway. I don't know, that's just the hotfix, I guess. So yeah, if you're gonna mold, then you can go start molding right there. If you think it's dead, well, just reroll, you fucking idiots, man. What are you doing on that class? Just fucking reroll then. I don't know, reroll to what's the next meta? I don't know, reroll to that. So if you're being an idiot with that, go fucking reroll. So do you think firepower artillery is decent on care right now, better than on EUNA? Well, it's better right now for sure. Like people were complaining about like, you know, oh man, they took away my crit. Yeah, well, they give you a grudge. They took away your crit, but they give you grudge. I don't know about you, but I'll take grudge because I can make up crit using like other thing, like adrenaline or something like that. But you can't get another grudge. It's stronger still. So yeah. Okay, well, I don't know. Can follow boss, jump to his ass, yeah. I don't know. Gotta go to bed. Alright, Solis man. Have a good rest, dude. Rerolling, yeah. Go to the reroll silver right there. Reroll right there. Shoot nerf scouter shield speed, easy to play. I mean, like, it doesn't have, like, it's like has one of the lowest damage. So yeah. Has one of the lowest damage. So what are you talking about, Miatlak man? You know, this is the prime example of like idiots right here. This guy has like 400 messages in my chat right here. So I feel like every time he chats right here, he lowers like everyone's IQ in the chat right now. So yeah, all hundreds of us right here are now like stupider because we have to read that. So yeah, reloading to Deadeye won't get any nerf or buff right there. My main is reroll each patch. I don't know. But yeah, well, that's part of it right there. Part of it, part of it. Buff search, yeah. The classic molding right here. Well, this is just the hotfix, and again, it's to be expected anyway. It is what it is. But yeah, already molding. Yeah, well, anyways, on to the next issue then. Into like the South America inflation right here. South America inflation. That blade. Yeah, this is a different thing right here. The South America inflation getting out of control. I feel like it's not inflation. Well, wait, would you call it inflation then? Is there like a lot of things in South America way more expensive as well then? Huh. Maybe it is still like way more expensive. I don't know if it's like actually way more expensive or not in like South America as well. I know Blue Crystal is, but I'm talking about the gold price in general. It is as well? Huh. Yeah, I don't know here. Well, let's say this one real quick then. Inflation South America region is out of control. Probably seen it already. Several posts trying to discuss this topic. Most of them lack any context, so I'll try to provide some context. Okay. Prices skyrocket past few weeks. Blue Crystal 630 to 700 gold, 1500 to 1700. It's 2000 now, right? Something like that. That's part of it, Lana. Yeah, we'll go through it real quick. So, yeah. Grudge is 16k at the moment. Yeah, that's most expensive than like every other region for now. So yeah. Grudge books went from like 7 to this is like a while ago, I guess. Yeah, this is like last week. So last week was so even like right now it's still rising then, because right now apparently like so Grudge is 16k, it's 2200 for the blue crystal, so it's still rising. We don't even know when it's gonna stop. So yeah, I don't know. Before the skins were blue crystal were 1.4k or so, 2.4k. It's part of it right here. So yeah. Since I'm Brazilian, I'll try to provide you a little bit of economical context. Brazil minimum wage is okay, 12.12 right here, roughly 235 USD. Inflation went up from 2% to 13.75. Okay, well, I mean like this is a different thing right here. We're talking about like actual IRL. Well, I mean like the point is basically it's not regional price, right, for this one. It's not a regional price for this one right here. Yeah, I don't know. This is just like the problem. I don't know. To be honest, for this one, right? This is just like this is actually a real problem. As I said, right? Basically, has to reroll to any server, maybe I guess. But I mean, like that sucks if you have to reroll because of this. Well, first of all, it's I don't know. It's one thing to say it's expensive. Like let's say in EU Central 1300. Oh, it's expensive. That's one thing to complain about that. But when it goes to like 2000 plus right now. This is like out of control, you know. But I don't know how they would fix it as well. How much weaker is Firepower 1 compared to Firepower 3? Think of 5x3 and 1. Well, it depends on what you trade Firepower 1 with. So, yeah. Alright, Hannesman, have a good rest, dude. See you later. More population, more gold in circulation. Don't know if South America is more populated, though. It's more populated than EU West. That is that right there. At least it's more populated than EU West. But the price is still expensive. The thing about this is like, you know, it's not regionalized price, right? Which is, if you make it regional, people will abuse it, as usual. You know how it works right there. With like, you know, Turkey price during the founder pack. When there is like regional price, they abuse it. That's normal right there. But I mean like, so they can't regionalize it. They don't regionalize it, but then it makes it expensive. So that means like there is not a lot of whales. And if there is not a lot of whales, there is not a lot of royal crystal supply. So the blue crystal in turn becomes like more scarce as well. So each blue crystal is more expensive. That's why it goes up. But the bikini coming out makes it even worse, because like now people just buy the bikini and sell the bikini, because like it gives them more gold right there. So that is another part right there, and that's why, like, in the past few weeks that they just jump, because like, you know there is scarcity of like that. Well, whale scarcity, I guess. So yeah, crystalline aura is account wide. So if you go to like South America into like NA, they will still have the crystalline aura. The problem with that is you have to restart, like fully restart from like a level 10 again, and that's obviously annoying, right? Like it shouldn't come to this part, but yeah. Only Brazil has like 200 million people or so, huh? In-game value has doubled, yeah. Didn't Steam implement some extra stuff to stop that as a platform measurement, changing regions for cheaper price then changing back? That part is like bannable if you do that in Steam. But the point is basically like before that, right, during the founder pack, Turkey was like cheaper, so everyone VPNs to Turkey and buys it, something like that basically. The founder pack, and it's cheaper, right? So because like everyone is doing that, it's being abused, so they make it like it's not regional anymore. So in Turkey, like it's so expensive as well. So yeah, it sucks obviously, but it's not like your fault. It's the fault of these people like abusing it. So yeah, spending in MMO is not something that is common because like of the low wages. It's just expensive, man. It costs you like way more, like a quadruple or like even like 5 times like more like money to spend if you want to spend the same as like someone in like NA, let's say. And I mean like it's just part of it, but obviously it sucks, obviously. Such as Turkish, yeah. For people in Turkey, they wanted to buy founder pack earlier. If they were late, then they had to spend a lot right there. But yeah, I don't know how you would fix this as well though. It's hard to do this, aside from like resetting the whole server. Like how would you fix this? You can't put regional price. It's too late already to put regional price is the thing. It won't really help that much because it's too late already. And even if you put a regional price, people will abuse it as usual. So you can't do that. But what else can you do as well though? Yeah, I'm not sure as well. Well, I don't know like what the thing. I don't know like how they would like tackle this as well in like Smilegate and like Amazon. I don't know. The lack of whales doesn't help, I guess. This pair game. I just don't know like what can be put into here to actually use it. Obviously, we can't put region merge is out of the table, right? Because like you can't even region merge EU West. If you're gonna region merge, EU West needs it more as well. But obviously that doesn't work as well. So especially with ping, some people in Brazil have to play like in NA and like the ping becomes higher, and some people don't want that. So I don't know. Maybe make Royal Crystal regional lock. The thing about regional lock is that like you can still play in South America even if you're in NA, right? Or if you're in EU. Like how you play like how like people in Asia can play in NA, and then they basically use like NA currency because of that. So even if you make it regional, if you go to like South America server, it's so much cheaper for you to whale. Because of the regional price. So either way, people will abuse it. I mean, like maybe it helps them. Maybe it can save it if like they make Royal Crystal in South America specifically, like regional. But I feel like that's a band-aid, Looks like South America is getting all of NA East and West ban RMT whales. Not really sure Amazon Smuggle care about the inflation in game. Well, technically it's player driven, yeah. But I mean, like sometimes like when it goes out of control, they should step in as well, I don't know. They need to whale more, sell drugs. Yeah, well, they need like more whales, I guess. They need like a supply of blue crystal, because blue crystal and royal crystal are scarce in South America, and everything is more expensive because of that. So yeah, sub champagne. Alright. Okay, minimum wage 12. In order to buy weakness skin, you have to pay 230 without the weapon. Yeah. Well, I mean, like that's just the currency price, That's just in comparison, right? If you wanna buy the skin, that's like basically a 6 of your minimum wage right there, and that's why people don't buy it. And when people don't whale, they don't like spend their money to get royal crystal. And if they're not like buying gold, right, then there is no blue crystal in circulation as well, because blue crystal is a transaction between like the whales buying gold, and then the people that sell gold get blue crystal back. That doesn't happen. So the blue crystal is like scarce, and that's why it's expensive right now. I don't know here. So yeah. Okay. For EU, I feel like for EU is fine lah shit. EU NA I think is fine. South America has a different issue, and EUS is one of the less populated like server, which is not to say it's like dead or anything. It's definitely more popular than like JP and like Russia, but it's not the most populated as well. So yeah, make the store server bound. Can't swap a region then. Yeah, but you can play in South America. That's the thing, you know, like how like I play in NA, how I play in like EU. I play dollars, right, on that one. If I wanna pay, if I wanna wheel something, then I pay dollars, right? But if like let's say like people in NA goes to like South America, they play over there. They literally can play like can spend $100 and it's basically like $500. So they can whale much easier. Which is not, which is to say it's not that bad, I guess, but it's a band 8 like set a band 8 thing, you know. So I don't know. Wish they could make servers all together, but how do you? But the ping though, yeah. But the ping is gonna be hard. So I don't know. Oh, Calum, thank you to follow. Welcome, dude. Welcome. Wait, is this the Calum I know from like? Maybe not actually, because there is a number. I'm not sure. Okay, is a fixed price for blue crystal viable? Fixed price for blue crystal viable? Wait, like where? Like blue crystal fixed price where? You mean you can buy blue crystal like separately or what? As in that there is a vendor that you can buy blue crystal at a fixed price maybe, I don't know. Can't do that? Well, I mean like you can't have like a fixed price on blue crystal because it's determined by people that like actually buys gold with money. So yeah, gatekeeping made too many people quit. That was sad to see. I don't think gatekeeping was like an issue. So yeah. Okay, there is zero security for it, unlike in Steam Market. Guess by now they could add it, since nobody would want to switch server now to redo collectibles, etc. New players starting in South America to whale is probably barely a money loss for them. Some of them wouldn't even whale in the first place on the more expensive region then. Either way, yeah, true. Either way. It I don't know, there's like a different problem here. I don't know if like the CM or like a small gate or like Amazon will like, you know, put their hands in on this one. But this is a pretty important issue for South America players, to be honest, because like this sucks, you know. This sucks. I mean like, hey man, in Korea back in the day during your patch right there, pre-clown, we have 3,000 as well, true. But we were sitting on Argos for like 4 months. So we're technically like, you know, have like more gold as well. Yeah, we were sitting on Argos for 4 months right there, despair game, am I right boys? So yeah. So the 3,000 over there is expensive in Korea, but it kinda like makes sense a little bit. In you guys' case, not really. Well, in South America's case. So I don't know. We'll see like if like the CM or like Amazon like will check up on this. Argos end game 4 months, yeah, it's despair game, bro. It's just like despair game right there. 4 months of Argos. You guys have 2 months and you guys were already complaining there is no new content. Like fuck it. Ross responded to a thread. Is there like a response to that, Transia? Can I see it maybe? Feels almost impossible to solve with no repercussion. To be honest, for EUS, they can just merge auction house with user, but they say they can't do that. They can't do that as well, yeah. Oh, there is one right here, Transia. Let me check then. Let me check. Beta tester right there. Let's see here. Okay, thank you for this post. There are a lot of threads on this topic spinning up right now, and unfortunately, I don't have much more of an update from the last reply to this. We had previously made the decision that prices will not be regionalized, and understandable for that. I'm not sure if this could be subject to change in the future, but in any case, this feedback about the South American region economy has been delivered to the team. So basically, feedback's delivered. We'll see if like they actually like if they can do anything about it as well. Because I don't know how to do, you know, well, you know, it's hard to do this, you know. You complain about it, but then like, what's the solution? And then when the solution comes up, oh, just do this. And then when you do this, it's like opening another kind of worms. Basically, it goes to shit again. So it's kind of like hard to fix this as well in a way. Extinguish the pound in South America and problem solve? Not necessarily. Well, I mean like pounds are really expensive in like South America because of that, in a way. So, but that's because of like, you know, well, there is the inflation and everything. Like it shouldn't get that high to begin with in the case basically. So yeah, you might say that like, oh, just extinguish the pound in South America. I mean like hey man, I mean like that basically means you don't have to like spend that, right? But I mean like that would inflate the market as well. Then after that the market is inflated, then like you pay like 50k for like accessories anyway, so each of them. So in the end it's the same thing anyway. Like it's just a band 8 basically at that point, you know. I don't know. Blue crystal compensation. Blue crystal compensation. But how would you do that though? Again, it's just another one. So yeah, like blue crystal compensation, I mean like you can give people in South America blue crystal, let's say 200 blue crystal, but I mean like, you know, people spend blue crystal really fast, you know. So yeah, it can't get as ridiculous as it is now, but it has to have like, it can't have scaling like that because like when you earn so much gold like in Korea, obviously pound has to be expensive as well, because you earn that much gold in Korea. In NAEU, like you don't earn as much gold, but then the pound is like way cheaper as well. It's just in South America it's a special case, so it's hard to do that as well. So I don't know. If you give blue crystal, the price would go lower, I guess. Yeah, but over time it's gonna go up again. It's a band 8 again. That's a band 8 solution right there. You give blue crystal and then like it goes up again anyway. So in the end it's the same thing, right? Basically, like, you know, it's a temporary solution for that. And yeah, maybe temporary is like needed, maybe, you know, you give temporary, so like you give a temporary relief for like the people in South America, sure, but it doesn't fix the problem. So yeah, you could detach blue from royal crystal in South America. So how would you get blue then? How would you get blue then? Because like the point of like blue to begin with was that like people with royal crystal buys gold, right? But the people that sells the gold doesn't get royal crystal, they get the blue. Because like if they get royal crystal, then they can do it right there. Just fix price. I just explained why fixed price doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, they wouldn't do already. I don't know. Okay, that's what it is now. How is regional price going to reduce inflation? It won't really reduce inflation. It just like gives like more whales. Like more whales are willing to like spend money in the game, and when they spend money, there is more royal crystal, and in turn there is more blue crystal, so lowering the blue crystal cost. In a way, it's like that. Right now, like barely anyone wants to whale in South America because it's super expensive. So yeah, that was like the idea behind it. It's not there to reduce the inflation to begin with. I mean, like the reduced inflation is needed as well. I mean, like I feel like you guys need reduced inflation. Limit 6 character have really changed something about inflation gold? Well, it didn't change shit when it was implemented in like Korea. So yeah, and the inflation still happens anyway. I'm sure it did something, but does it do something meaningful? I don't think it's that much. I don't think it affects that much. It's like most people don't even play that much anyway. Move their progress to NA, but some people don't want to play with high ping. So yeah, blue crystal drop in every rates. Yeah, that's just like basically you're injecting blue crystal. Yeah, but either way, that's like band 8 again. Either way, Transia, thank you for my welcome, dude. But the point is basically like it's hard to like fix this, because like how would you fix this as well? I don't know if like Amazon will come up with a way or something like that, but it is like out of control in South America. Well, either way, I don't know. What would happen if every Legion raid would give 10 to 20 blue crystal? It injects blue crystal into the market in a way. So yeah, it kind of like inflate the market because of that. So yeah, it would like fix like some blue crystal issue, but it would inflate the market at the same time. So yeah. Sup Zeus, man? What's up? What's up? Okay, we share the prices with like NA. The auction house should be shared with NA as well. Yeah, but it's kind of hard to do that as well. It's not that simple because like the structure of like the server, it's based on like region. That's why like region merge was not even a thing. So yeah, would be nice to have that choice. I don't know, we'll see. Well, either way, this is just part of the problem basically. It's hard to like fix this, how to do this as well. No idea, no idea. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait until the response, because right now there is nothing we can do about this. Nothing we can do. Well, anyways guys, let's go back then. This is just this PRG for now. Alright, moving back for now.